Good morning slash afternoon, your majesties. Happy day 20 of Vlogmas. Oh my goodness. Now I know what you're thinking. Princess Peyton, what are you holding there? Well, when I went to the doctor on Saturday to get my Depo-Provera shot, which is a birth control, I was given this bear by the supervisor. She was so sweet to me. She even gave me my Depo shot. She was so nice. So this is the bear that I was given. I named him Theodore. You guys like that name for a bear? So, and then my best friend gave me this Michael Myers pillow. Isn't that sweet of her? Oh my gosh, she spoils me rotten, you guys. I love her. But I give her presents too, so. But anywho, for today's video, we're gonna talk about well, first we're going to talk about my tongue and how it got infected. I still don't know how, but this was like a long time ago. I can't remember what age I was, but when I was little, I got cavities a lot. Me and Brother Majesty both did. So when I got my cavities filled, I'd always tend to bite my lip because I felt like something was in my mouth. And I'm like, what the heck is in my mouth? And my mom be like, you're just numb. Like, don't bite. There's nothing in your mouth. And so I would bite the heck out of my lip, like really bite it. And so it would hurt. And my tongue, oh my gosh, you guys, I can't even begin to explain what happened to my tongue. I really don't know what happened to it, but it got infected. I must have bit it from being numb, and it was so painful. I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink, and if I did drink, I would just take like a tiny little sip because it burned, like whenever liquid or food would hit it. So I would take a tiny sip. My mom's like, no, take a bigger sip. And I'm like, it hurts. And the only thing I was able to eat was baby food. And even that hurt too. And I'm in my Christmas onesie because it's cozy. But yeah, even that hurt too. So I finally went to urgent care. My dad took me, and Brother Majesty came along. I was in so much pain. I don't know what happened to my tongue. I just remember the doctor looking at it and he's like, huh, and I don't remember what happened to it, but I was getting poked so many times that day. And and like before we left, the nurse was like, okay, Peyton, I'm gonna give you a shot. And I'm like, oh, I'm just thinking like, okay, like a shot, like really, like I've been poked enough. And so I remember I was wearing overalls, and I just remember I had to get a shot. And my dad's like, they're gonna do it in your butt so your butt doesn't hurt. And I'm thinking like, what? Like now that I think of it, I'm like, what do you mean so my butt doesn't hurt? It's my tongue that's hurting, not my butt. So I look back and she goes, no, don't look, honey, don't look, just keep, and she gave me she was cleaning me up with the alcohol thing, the alcohol wipe thing, and all of a sudden she freaking stabs me in my butt with a needle, and I'm like, huh, and my dad's like, it's okay, just relax, and oh my gosh, I just remember that hurting so freaking bad. That was a doozy. But whatever they gave me, I don't know if they gave me antibiotics, but my tongue ended up getting better, but it was so painful. It was really painful for a long time. So that's my story on my tongue being infected from the cavities. Oh my gosh. And when I had my cast on 2 years ago in 2019, because 2018 I had surgery on my right foot, and then I must have overused my left ankle, so I broke it. So I had to be in a cast, and I had to like body wash myself when I couldn't get in the tub. And I just remember like all of a sudden I started developing this really bad rash. It was really, really bad. And we didn't know if it was from the cast or from the washcloth, but it was painful. So I went to urgent care, got antibiotics for it, like a strong allergy medication too. And yeah, that was painful too. So that was that story. And let's talk about how I got a really bad spider bite on my arm under here. So this was when I was in 7th or 6th grade. I always jumped on the trampoline at my house. I loved the trampoline. I jumped on that thing like crazy. Like I never wanted to get off it. I don't know if I would jump on the trampoline today. Maybe I would. I don't know. But I just remember I got this really bad bite under my arm, and it was painful, like excruciating painful. And we went to see my doctor, and he was like touching it. I'm like, ow, 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 because it hurts so bad. We don't know what it was, but it was a spider bite. So he gave me something, but I don't remember if he gave me anything for it. But I was getting ready for school one day, and all of a sudden this thing like bursted open, like popped or something, and like it was like all bloody and stuff. So it was probably a good thing because it was healing. So yeah, that was really painful too. My mommy majesty was like, Peyton, can I squeeze some? Peyton, can I squeeze it? And I'm like, no, it still hurts. Like I'm thinking like, you're not touching. No, don't squeeze it. So I had to lay down on the floor, and she like put medicine on it and a Band-Aid on it. So yeah, so those were the times I got an infection, 3 infections. So anywho, that's going to be it for today's video. I'm going to try my hardest to get Mommy Majesty on here. I really want her on here. I know you guys want to see her again, so I'm really going to nag her to get on my YouTube channel. So anywho, that's going to be it for today's video. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Princess Peyton. Hit the red button to become Your Majesty if you want, and hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. And I love you guys so much. You guys are the best human beings ever made, and you're the king of my heart. And the song lyrics are Taylor Swift. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Okay, love you. Bye. Mwah.